Maya, can I ask you something honest today?
Of course, go ahead.
Why are so many people afraid to speak English?
Because they're scared of making mistakes.
Just mistakes? That's the whole reason?
For most people, yes, that's the biggest one.
So the fear is not about English itself?
Not at all. It's about being judged.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I knew you'd understand it fast.
So how do we help people get rid of this fear?
Oh, I have so many ideas for this. Honestly, the first step is understanding that everyone feels this fear at the beginning. Even native speakers get nervous sometimes.
Wait, native speakers get nervous too?
Absolutely. Imagine speaking in front of a huge crowd or giving a job interview. Even people who speak English perfectly still feel their heart beating fast.
Okay, that's a little comforting to hear.
It should be. The point is, fear is normal. The problem starts when we let that fear stop us from opening our mouth.
So you're saying the fear itself is not the enemy?
Exactly. Silence is the enemy. When you stay quiet because you're scared, you never improve. But when you speak, even badly, you grow every single time.
That's a powerful way to see it. So the goal isn't to remove fear completely?
Right. The goal is to speak anyway, even while feeling a little scared. Confidence comes after action, not before it.
Can you give me a real example of that?
Sure. Think about swimming. You can watch 100 videos about how to swim, but you'll never learn until you jump into the water. English is exactly the same.
So basically, stop watching from the edge of the pool.
Yes! Jump in! You'll splash around at first, but that's how everybody learns.
Okay, but here's a real question. What about people who feel their grammar is too weak to speak?
This is such an important point. So many learners believe they need perfect grammar before they can talk, but that's completely backwards.
Backwards? How so?
Well, think about how children learn their first language. They don't study grammar rules first. They just speak, make mistakes, and slowly get better. Grammar comes naturally with practice.
So a 2-year-old is basically braver than most adults?
In a way, yes. A child isn't afraid of looking silly. Adults are the ones who worry too much about their image.
That's true. As we grow older, we care more about what people think.
Exactly. And that's what kills our confidence. We imagine everyone is watching us and laughing. But honestly, most people are too busy with their own lives to judge you.
So the audience in our head is bigger than the real one?
Beautifully said. The critic in your mind is much louder than any real person. Once you understand that, speaking becomes so much easier.
All right, let's get practical. If someone is listening right now and feels scared, what's the first thing they should do?
Great question. The first thing is to start speaking to yourself. Yes, talk to yourself in English every single day.
Talk to myself? People might think I'm strange.
Let them think. Describe your morning out loud. Say, I am making tea. The tea is hot. I am drinking it slowly. Simple sentences, no pressure, no audience.
I like that. There's no fear because there's nobody to judge you.
Exactly. You build a habit in a safe space. Your mouth gets used to forming English words. Then, when you speak to real people, it feels natural.
That's clever. What's the next step after talking to yourself?
The next step is finding one safe person to practice with: a friend, a cousin, anyone who won't judge you. Practice with them every day, even for 5 minutes.
So we start small, like a baby taking first steps.
Yes! Small steps every day beat one giant jump once a month. Consistency is the real secret nobody talks about.
I feel like people underestimate small daily practice.
They really do. Everybody wants to become fluent in 30 days, but language is a skill, like playing guitar or cooking. It grows slowly and steadily.
Speaking of mistakes, what should someone do when they make a big, embarrassing one?
Laugh at it. Honestly, some of my funniest memories are from mistakes I made in another language. Mistakes are not failures, they're stories.
Wait, you have a funny mistake story? Now you have to share it.
Okay. Once I was learning Spanish and I wanted to say I was embarrassed, but I used the word embarazada, which actually means pregnant. I told a whole room I was pregnant.
No way! What did they do?
They all burst out laughing, and so did I. But you know what? I never forgot that word again. The mistake taught me better than any textbook.
So, mistakes actually help you remember words longer?
Exactly. Emotion glues memory. When you feel something, even embarrassment, your brain saves that word forever.
That's actually a beautiful reason to make more mistakes, not fewer.
Yes, chase mistakes. Every mistake is a small teacher. The people who speak the most also make the most errors, and that's exactly why they get fluent.
Let me ask about accents now. A lot of people feel shy about their accent. What do you say to them?
I say your accent is your identity, not your weakness. There is no single correct English accent in the world.
Really? No correct accent at all?
None. British, American, Indian, Nigerian, Australian, they all sound different, and they're all perfectly correct English. Your accent shows where you come from, and that's beautiful.
So instead of hiding my accent, I should be proud of it?
Absolutely. The goal is to be understood clearly, not to sound like someone else. Communication matters more than perfection.
That takes so much pressure off. You don't have to erase who you are.
Right. Some of the most successful, confident speakers in the world have strong accents. Confidence isn't in the accent, it's in the attitude.
Okay, here's a tricky one. What about the fear of forgetting words in the middle of a sentence?
Oh, this happens to everyone, even in our own language. The trick is to not panic. Just pause, breathe, and use a simpler word.
So instead of freezing, I find another way to say it?
Exactly. If you forget the word enormous, just say very big. If you forget delicious, say very tasty. There's always a simpler path.
So English is like a city with many roads to the same place.
What a lovely way to put it. If one road is blocked, take another. You don't need the fancy word. You just need to reach the destination.
I love that. Now, what about people who understand English but freeze when they have to speak?
This is super common. They have all the words inside, but the fear locks their mouth. The gap is not knowledge, it's practice under pressure.
So they know it, but they haven't trained the speaking muscle?
Exactly. Understanding is passive, speaking is active. You must train them separately. Reading and listening alone will never make you a confident speaker.
So what's your advice for closing that gap?
Speak every single day, no matter what. Record yourself on your phone. Answer simple questions out loud. The more you use your voice, the weaker the fear becomes.
Record myself? That sounds a bit scary too.
It is at first, but listening to your own voice is magical. You'll notice your mistakes, And you'll also hear how much better you sound over time.
So the recording becomes proof of your progress.
Yes! On hard days, you can listen to an old recording and think, wow, I've come so far. That feeling pushes you forward.
Here's a scary one for many people. What about speaking English on a phone call?
Phone calls are the ultimate test. There's no body language, no smiles, just your voice. That's why they feel twice as frightening.
So on a call, all the pressure lands on the words alone?
Exactly. My tip is simple. Prepare a few sentences before you dial. Write down, hello, my name is, and your main points. A little preparation kills a lot of fear.
So it's okay to have a small script in front of me?
Totally okay. Nobody can see your notes on a phone call. Even professionals keep notes nearby. Preparation is not cheating, it's smart.
So I can basically have a secret helper on the desk?
Yes! Your little cheat sheet is your best friend. And with each call, you'll need it less and less.
What about job interviews? That fear feels enormous for a lot of learners.
Interviews are huge, I understand. But here's the secret. Interviewers are not judging your grammar, they're judging your ideas and your attitude. Speak clearly, stay calm, and let your personality shine.
So they care more about what I say than how perfectly I say it?
Precisely. A confident answer with small mistakes beats a perfect sentence said in a shaky, fearful voice. Employers hire confidence and clarity, not dictionaries.
That's a relief. So I don't need flawless English to get the job?
Not at all. Practice a few common questions out loud before the interview. Answer them in the mirror. When the real moment comes, your mouth will already know the way.
So the mirror becomes my practice interviewer?
Yes, and the mirror never says no. Practice there until you feel ready for the real world.
Let's talk about motivation. What keeps people going when they feel like giving up?
Honestly, it's remembering your why. Why do you want to speak English? For a job? For travel? For confidence? For your dreams? Hold on to that reason.
So the why is the fuel that keeps the engine running.
Exactly. On lazy days, motivation disappears, but your reason stays. When you remember why you started, you find the strength to continue.
So we should write our why on a sticky note and put it on the wall?
Yes, put it on your mirror, your phone, everywhere. Let it remind you daily. Big dreams need small daily reminders.
Now, I have to ask, does watching movies and shows actually help?
Oh, hugely. Movies, shows, and podcasts train your ears to real, natural English. But there's a trick to doing it right.
A trick? Tell me.
Don't just watch silently. Pause and repeat the lines. Copy the tone, the emotion, the rhythm. This is called shadowing, and it's incredibly powerful.
Shadowing? Like becoming the actor's shadow?
Exactly. You follow their voice like a shadow follows a person. Say it exactly how they say it. Your mouth learns the natural flow of English.
So I'm not just learning words, I'm learning the music of the language.
Beautifully said. English has a rhythm, a melody. When you feel that music, speaking becomes smooth and confident.
Okay, let's tackle a big fear. What if someone laughs at me while I speak?
Here's the honest truth. If someone laughs at you for trying, that says more about them than about you. Brave people don't mock, they encourage.
So the person laughing is not someone worth listening to.
Exactly. Never let a small minded person control your growth. For every one person who laughs, there are 10 who quietly admire your courage.
So the loud critic is rare, the silent supporters are many.
Yes, focus on the supporters. And remember, the person laughing today probably can't even do what you're bravely attempting.
That's strong. Now, what about body language? Does it help with confidence?
Huge topic. Your body and your mind are connected. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and speak with a smile. Your body tells your brain, I am confident.
I love that. The moment you start is the moment fear starts losing.
Exactly. Every day you speak, fear gets smaller and confidence gets bigger. It's a slow, beautiful trade.
Before we wrap up, what's one final message for someone who is very, very scared right now?
I would tell them this. Your fear is not a wall, it's a door. On the other side is a more confident, freer version of you. Just open your mouth and walk through.
Door, not a wall.
That gives me chills, honestly.
It's true. And nobody becomes fluent by staying silent. The learners who speak badly today become the confident speakers of tomorrow.
So the real failure is never speaking at all.
Exactly. The only real mistake is silence. Everything else is just progress in disguise.
Any last quick tip before we say goodbye?
Yes, smile while you speak. It relaxes you, it warms the listener, and it hides your nervousness beautifully. A smile is a confident speaker's secret weapon.
So, step one for tomorrow, smile and speak.
That's it! Smile, breathe, speak, repeat. That's the whole magic formula.
Maya, this was genuinely one of our best conversations.
I loved it too. I hope it gives someone the courage they've been waiting for.
To everyone listening, don't wait for perfect English. Start speaking today, exactly as you are.
Your voice matters, your effort matters, and your journey has already begun.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, keep smiling, and never be afraid to speak. Goodbye, everyone.
I love that. The moment you start is the moment fear starts losing.
Exactly. Every day you speak, fear gets smaller and confidence gets bigger. It's a slow, beautiful trade.
Before we wrap up, what's one final message for someone who is very, very scared right now?
I would tell them this. Your fear is not a wall, it's a door. On the other side is a more confident, freer version of you. Just open your mouth and walk through.
Door, not a wall.
That gives me chills, honestly.
It's true. And nobody becomes fluent by staying silent. The learners who speak badly today become the confident speakers of tomorrow.
So the real failure is never speaking at all.
Exactly. The only real mistake is silence. Everything else is just progress in disguise.
Any last quick tip before we say goodbye?
Yes, smile while you speak. It relaxes you, it warms the listener, and it hides your nervousness beautifully. A smile is a confident speaker's secret weapon.
So, step one for tomorrow, smile and speak.
That's it! Smile, breathe, speak, repeat. That's the whole magic formula.
Maya, this was genuinely one of our best conversations.
I loved it too. I hope it gives someone the courage they've been waiting for.
To everyone listening, don't wait for perfect English. Start speaking today, exactly as you are.
Your voice matters, your effort matters, and your journey has already begun.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, keep smiling, and never be afraid to speak. Goodbye, everyone.